Right now, someone in the world just died, maybe a minute ago, maybe less, and their body has already started changing, not slowly, not gently. The moment your heart stops, your body begins one of the most organized, precise, and honestly disturbing processes in all of biology. And most people have no idea what actually happens minute by minute in the hour after death. So let's go through it. Exactly. Minute zero. Your heart stops. The moment your heart stops beating, blood stops moving. That's it. No dramatic pause, no transition, one beat, and then nothing. Your brain, which needs a constant supply of oxygen to function, immediately begins running out. You have roughly 4 to 6 minutes before brain cells start dying in large numbers. This is why CPR works within a short window and why it stops working after one. But here's what most people don't know. Your cells don't all die at once. Individual cells, especially in your skin, bones, and some organs, can survive for hours, sometimes days after your heart stops. Death isn't a single moment, it's a process, and that process has already started. Minutes 1 to 3. Your pupils dilate fully and fix in place. Your muscles, which were constantly receiving electrical signals from your brain, suddenly stop getting those signals. For a moment, and this is the part people find disturbing, some muscles twitch involuntarily. Not because you're alive, because the electrical charge left in your nerves is still discharging, like a phone that keeps vibrating after you turn it off. Your bladder and bowel muscles relax completely. This is why in almost every death the body releases waste. It's not dramatic, it's just physics. The muscles that were holding everything in place stop holding. Minutes 3 to 10, your skin begins to change color. Without blood being pumped through your capillaries, the blood starts responding only to gravity. It begins sinking to the lowest parts of your body, wherever you're lying. The skin on those areas starts turning dark red and purple. This is called livor mortis. Forensic scientists can use the pattern of these marks to determine exactly what position your body was in after death and whether someone moved it afterward. Your eyes, if they're open, begin to cloud over. The cornea, which needs constant moisture and circulation to stay clear, starts to dry and haze within minutes. Minutes 10 to 30. Your body temperature begins to drop. A living body burns an enormous amount of energy just maintaining 37 degrees Celsius. The moment that stops, heat begins escaping into the environment at roughly 1 degree per hour, sometimes faster depending on clothing, air temperature, and body size. Forensic scientists call this algor mortis. It's one of the primary ways they estimate time of death. Meanwhile, something is happening inside every single cell in your body. Without oxygen, cells can no longer produce energy through normal means. They switch to a backup process, one that produces lactic acid as a byproduct. That acid begins building up in your muscle tissue. Combined with the calcium that floods into cells when they stop functioning, your muscles begin to lock. Minutes 30 to 60. This is when rigor mortis begins. It starts in the smallest muscles first. Your face, your eyelids, the muscles around your jaw. Then it moves down through your neck, your arms, your chest, your legs. Over the next 12 hours, your entire body will stiffen completely. Not because you're frozen, but because every muscle has simultaneously contracted and locked in place. This is why bodies in movies always look wrong. Real rigor mortis produces an expression and a rigidity that nothing else replicates. The face doesn't look peaceful or dramatic. It looks fixed, like a photograph of a person rather than the person themselves. And here's the part nobody talks about. While all of this is happening on the outside, something completely different is happening on the inside. Your gut contains roughly 38 trillion bacteria, more bacterial cells than human cells in your entire body, and it is still very much alive. And now, without your immune system keeping them in check, they've started moving. Those bacteria, which spent your entire life confined to your digestive system, begin spreading. They eat through the walls of your intestines. They enter your bloodstream. They begin consuming you from the inside out, producing gases that cause the abdomen to swell, releasing compounds that cause the smell most people associate with death. You are being consumed by your own body, not by outside forces, by the 38 trillion organisms that lived inside you your entire life, waiting. Your death is their liberation. 1 hour after death, your skin is cooling, your muscles are locking, your bacteria are spreading. The first insects, if you're outdoors, have likely already detected the chemical signals your body is releasing and begun arriving. And here's the strangest part of all of this. In 1 hour, your body has already done more than it did in a typical hour of your life. Your heart was the thing holding back an entire process, a precise, biological, unstoppable sequence that has been encoded into life on Earth for hundreds of millions of years. Everything that is happening to your body happened to every human who ever lived. Every ancestor you have, every person who built every civilization you've ever benefited from. They all went through this. And here's what's worth sitting with. The bacteria currently inside your body will outlive you. They will consume you, leave you, and find new hosts. Some of the atoms that make up your body right now, the carbon, the nitrogen, the oxygen, have been in other living things before you. They will be in other living things after you. You are not the first person to use them. You won't be the last. You are, in a very literal sense, borrowed. And the hour after you die is the hour your body starts giving everything back. Don't take that for granted. Seriously.